South Sudan's cabinet has approved a £7 trillion national budget for the 2025-2026 fiscal year, marking a significant increase from the earlier draft figure of £5.2 trillion. The decision was made during the first full cabinet meeting President Salva Kiir has chaired since March, as the government moves to address delays in the budget process and ongoing financial pressures inside of the country. According to Information Minister Michael Makuei-Lueth, the new spending plan includes a projected deficit of £1.5 trillion. The Ministry of Finance has been directed to intensify revenue collection efforts to help close the gap. The cabinet also endorsed a ban on what it described as unnecessary tax and duty exemptions, saying the measure is intended to improve state revenue. In addition, ministers approved a directive requiring that any government loan agreements follow full legal procedures. The approval comes as South Sudan faces a liquidity shortage that has affected access to cash in banks across the country. Several financial institutions have imposed withdrawal limits, and many civil servants, members of parliament, and security personnel have reported delays in receiving their salaries. Reactions to the budget have varied. Policy analyst James Baboya Edmonds said the plan lacks clear priority areas and noted that the budget was approved several months into the fiscal year, which he believes complicates fiscal and monetary planning. Baboya also pointed to historical challenges in execution, saying that some government institutions have previously received only a portion of their approved allocations. He said areas such as agriculture, infrastructure, and human capital development require more focused investment to support long-term growth. Government officials, however, say the measures included in the new budget are aimed at improving financial stability, strengthening compliance, and addressing ongoing pressures on the currency and the banking system. They also point to planned infrastructure projects, including connectivity routes between South Sudan and neighboring countries, as part of a broader economic goal. The next step is for the budget to move to the national legislature, where lawmakers are expected to debate and consider potential amendments before final approval. Discussions are likely to focus on revenue collection, deficit financing plans, and the allocation of funds across key sectors. For now, the approval of the £7 trillion budget marks a formal step forward in the country's fiscal calendar, with officials and analysts closely watching how the plan will be implemented in the months ahead.